Hello everybody, hello everyone, my viewers, my friends, family all over the world, my supporters. You're welcome back to another video. It's your boy Denzo Moz again, and in this special video, the question is going to be, did the narc ever really love me? Now, first of all, as you log in to this video, please take a moment to like and share the content. Please subscribe and don't forget to push the notification button, because I always drop content out there every Monday to Friday regarding relationships, abuse, law of attraction, and so many different other things. So when you push that button, the content will always come to you whenever I put out the material. So first of all, if you've been with me all along, please, you're most welcome back. And if you're new to this content, to this page, if you're first time logging in, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And as you do that, I appreciate you all and I love you all. So the subject today, the most common subject on each and everyone's lips, anybody that has ever gotten involved with a narcissist, the question has always been the same. Did the narc ever really love me? Now, I would like to reframe that question in my own way. And I would like to ask, can you destroy something that you really love? That is the way, the simplest way I would reframe that question before I answer the question. Is the easiest way I'll reframe. Can you really destroy something that you love? Can you destroy your own children? Can you destroy your finances? Can you destroy your family? Can you destroy those things that you hold value to you and you really like and you really love? Can you really destroy those things? That would be the question. And for anybody of a sound mind, the answer will be very easy and simple. The answer will be no. You cannot destroy something that you love, because you hold something dearly and you really appreciate that. And in that way, there is no way you can risk destroying that particular thing or a human being or anybody close to you for that matter. So, the narcissists, they have, by default, they have a disorder called the NPD, which is also commonly known as the Narcissistic Personality Disorder. So, by default, a narcissist doesn't have the ability to love. They do not have the ability to love the way they should. They cannot love. They just can't love someone, or they can't love things the way you think about love or the way you appreciate or you practice love. So it's not the same thing with the narcissist. So the narcissist never loved you. Unfortunately, but true. The narcissist never loved you in the first place. They never loved you. It is not because they didn't want to love you. Yes, there were some moments whereby you felt that actually they do love you, because they were actually trying to mimic what they consider to be love in their own vocabulary. So they were trying to mimic love. But whatever they were mimicking is something they have seen on the TV, or is something they have seen in the neighborhood, maybe their friends or maybe their relatives somewhere. So they are just trying to mimic what they think or what they feel about love. But for you, for that matter, it has never been love. They have never loved you, unfortunately. This is because they cannot love. They do not have that program. They do not have empathy. They lack empathy. And their programming doesn't accept them to love people genuinely. So whatever is going on with you and your narc, or has gone on with you and your narc previously, it has never been love. Unfortunately, but true. So for the narcissist, they view love as, for them, love is like a foreign language. It is like, you're living in a certain country and then you're trying to learn a certain language. You know what I mean? You live in the US and then you're trying to learn Japanese. So you go and you go and attend some of those classes, you try to learn. So it's like, for them, they are mimicking things. They do not have the capacity. They do not have the ability to love genuinely from the heart. Because why? They don't have sympathy. They do not have empathy. They cannot express empathy at any level. Any level which is known to you or which is familiar to you. They do not have the capacity to do that. For a narcissist, it has always been about what can they get out of you. You could have been a millionaire. You could have been very, very wealthy. You could have been a guy with man or woman with a very high position. Maybe you were a bank manager, maybe you were a director, maybe you were a company owner, maybe you were you was driving a Lamborghini, maybe you have your own mansion somewhere. So for the narc, it has always been everything to do with what you have with you and what you can provide for them to sustain them, because they are just looking for sustainability. And whatever they're looking for is just on short-term basis, because they know definitely that any person they get into contact with, whether it is a human being, a person, whether it is a thing, just a thing can be any object, even an animal, pets, dogs, cats. So for them, it's about what can they get out of that thing or person they get engaged with. It is more of what can they get out of you. It is not about what they feel for you. So from the deep of their hearts, they're just calculating those things that they can get out of you very quickly and very easily. So if you have been a wealthy guy, their moves is all about how much money can they get from you. If you've been somebody who is owning your own house, you're running your own business, they're just running to you, mimic love, and get you to fall in love with them just because they're looking for shelter, a place to stay. And so many different things. There are so many thousands of reasons why narcissists get involved with their subjects. But the whole bottom line of the whole thing is that they have never loved you, unfortunately, and they will never love you the way you need to be loved or the way you expect to be loved. It has never been about love. What can they get out of you, for that matter? So for you, in the narcissistic's eyes, you have always been an object. You've been an object. It's like you just enter the kitchen, pick up a cup, use the cup for your tea, drink tea with the cup. The tea is over, drop the cup on the shelf, and move on and pick up a new cup. So it is, for you, it has always been a piece of object for a narcissist. It has never been anything of value, something what they hold dearly to the heart. They will hold you dearly, yes, you will see. They will mimic love and it will leave you confused. You will always believe and think that these people, they're in love with you, but they do not have, unfortunately, narcissists cannot love. They do not have the software, they do not have the programming to love you the way you should be loved. So most of the people who are in these relationships, most of them don't know, because oftentimes people get involved with the narcissists because they cannot tell the difference who is narcissist and who is not. Some of the things the narcissists will do, they will look like, yeah, these are genuine people. They are genuine people. They have feelings. They love me. They do this. But behind the curtain, something else is happening. Behind, in their minds, in their small minds, it is something different happening. So it is nothing compared to love. It is not even similar, not even close to love, to what I can call love. So either way, most of the people have gotten involved in narcissistic relationships They have always had that similar question in their mind, thinking that, does this person really love me? Because if the person really loves you, they can never treat you the way the narcissist does, because they will treat you like trash. They will step all over you. They will cause you so much pain you've never seen before in your life. You have never, for whichever reason, experienced the pain the narcissist puts you through. So this is the only pain by default, by far, you will experience during your life with a narcissist, and that is the only pain you will know that you have never seen anywhere, unlike other relationships you've ever been involved with. Narcissists don't have to be relationship partners. They don't have to be in a boyfriend or girlfriend or this thing like that. They can always be friends, your people in your circles. They can always be your mothers. They can always be your fathers. Sometimes even they can be your brothers. So narcissism is not only confined to relationships. Narcissism is also confined to so many aspects of our circles of people we encounter. So friends, relatives, teachers, pastors. There are even some, because that will be another video, because I'll make a video also about narcissists in the churches. Those people who call themselves pastors, but behind the curtains, they're actually narcissists and just taking advantage of people and taking whatever is left of them, their money and their possessions and their material wealth and everything. So that's going to be a different subject. But anyhow, I have got to confirm to you that a narcissist has never loved you, unfortunately, but true. A narcissist, they do not have the capacity to love. And that's why most of the time they will hurt you, they will steal from you, they will cause you so much pain, so much havoc, so much turmoil. You're in that kind of house whereby you're even worried. Maybe your narc husband or your narc wife is about to come back from work and you're already starting to get worried. If he comes in, what is he going to say? Maybe you're starting to look around the house. Have I cleaned the house properly? Have I washed the dishes? Did I do the laundry? Have I done the shopping? Did I do the grocery shopping? Did I refuel the car? Did I clear up all those credits in the bank? So they are always, you find yourself always in that turmoil whereby you do not know even what to expect. But a person who loves you, you are eager to meet them. Anytime when they are away from you, you are very eager to meet them, because when you know that they are actually coming back to you, you cannot wait for that moment to be together. You are excited about the meeting. But when you see that you with a narcissist, you have got a fear, a very deep fear, psychological fear within you, which makes you feel like you are actually afraid of everything. You're afraid even sometimes to see them, because when you see them, you just feel they're going to bring up something, a topic or something, or whatever, and it's going to cause some sort of an argument. So you realize that usually in the narcissistic relationships, it is all about fights. It is all about arguments. It is all about hate. You will feel like the person you fell in love with, or the person who claimed to have fallen in love with you, is the person who actually happens to hate you the most. A person who loves you cannot separate you from your friends. A person who loves you cannot make you feel you're worthless. A person who deeply loves you can never make you lose your self-esteem and make you feel like you're nothing. You don't mean nothing to the world. You're just nothing. You're just nobody. A person who completely, genuinely loves you can never do all those things like that. They will show you love. They will appreciate you. They will even support you. When you're feeling weak, when you're down, when you're in your worst moments, they will stand by you. They will stand on your side. And they will show you love and complete support. But they will not put you down for whatever reason. A person who loves with you, who is in love with you, can never do things like that. But unfortunately, on the other hand, that is what narcissists do. That's all they do. That's all they know. Even before your relationship with the narc, there have been people before you. And those people, they have also gone through the same procedure, the same tactics, the same mind games, the same emotional abuse, the same turmoil you're facing, you're seeing in front of you with a narcissist. It is the same thing that has happened with the people who have been before you. So, just to make sure that I answer that question very clearly, you have got to just let it go. Just get it, accept the lessons learned, and understand if you've been discarded. Of course, if you've been discarded and you're out of the narcissistic relationship, you have got to have the confirmation within your heart that there is nothing else you could do, because you will realize that actually you've been struggling, fighting to change things at home, trying to make that person a better person, trying to love them unconditionally. They will show you the flaws. They will show you each and everything that is happening to them. You will always be struggling to help them. You will always be struggling to stand with them, to support them financially, emotionally, sexually, physically. So you find yourself that you've done everything that you can do in your power, because as an empath, you know that as an empath, you have got the ability to feel other people's emotions. So when you're with the narc at home, somehow you're going to realize that you have that deep feeling to help these people on a deep level, to reconstruct them, because you have got that inner knowing that there is something wrong with these people. And then all of the time, most of the time, you are figuring out, what can I do to help these people? How can I fix them? You're always finding the ways you can fix the narc, because you definitely know something is wrong, but you just cannot put a finger on what is the problem with my partner. You always see them saying some things you've never heard before. They will say these things in front of you. Sometimes even they will wish you are dead. A narc will stand in front of you and they will just be telling you that, you can go and die. In front of you, a person who loves you can never wish you for the dead. So you have always been struggling to fix these people, help them emotionally, satisfy them even sexually, finance them, help them, do everything, fix their cars. But guys, the only thing I can talk about is that you cannot fix a narc. You cannot fix a narc, because a narcissist by default, they do not know, and maybe even they know about it. They know about themselves, but then they cannot accept the fact that they're disordered. They cannot buy that idea that they have got some sort of a disorder with them, or something with some issues that they need to be resolved, some inner issues that need to be resolved. That's why you never find a narcissist actually opting to go to a psychiatrist, opting to go for professional help, because a narcissist will never admit that they are narcissist. They will instead point the finger at you, trying to put all the blames on you, because they will always try to project their fears onto you, and their insecurities, for you to make you feel like you are the bad person or you're the wrong person. But at the end of the day, it is all about them, and everything you've ever experienced during the narcissistic relationship has always been about them. But it's just because you just didn't know about that and you never knew about it. But now that you know, a narcissist never really loved you. Unfortunately, they never really loved you. They have never loved you. They never loved, and they will never love you. They do not have that system, that programming to love another human being, to love another pet animal, to love things, even things at home, material things, sofas, beddings, anything they have for them is a temporary thing. Whatever they have in their possession is just a temporary situation before they can devalue whatever they have, properties and people and animals and pets. A narcissist will discard anything in front of their face. It does not matter what it is or who they are. They will always discard whatever is in front of them, because that is by default. They're supposed to come into somebody's life do whatever they have to do, take whatever they have to take, and discard those people or those things and move on to the next victims or the next subjects. So that's the way it works. So guys, it can't get any longer than that. I offer consultation, I offer coaching. You're out there, you're dealing with narcissistic abuse. My information, my details, I'm going to put it down there below. You can always claim a one-on-one with me, and I'll take you through this. And I'll take you through the healing. If you've been discarded, I'll take you through the healing. Or even if you're still in the narcissistic relationship and you do not know how to get out, and you do not know how to manage the situation. Maybe sometimes you cannot just get up in the morning and leave all of a sudden. So maybe you're struggling to leave, or maybe you're still in there. You need some more time to figure out things. I can always help you one way or the other to maneuver through that relationship and create something what they call safe boundaries, so that you can be protected and your heart can be protected from pain and from all those negative emotions. So other than that, guys, it's been a lovely day to have you guys on board. I really love talking to you guys. Other than that, much blessings for the rest of the week. Peace out. There's a more signing out, and see you in my next video. Bye.